Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Officially underway for the third and deciding map here between One Win and Ldlc Esea Premier Season 39 regular season action here. Ldlc exerting early control over middle. Rotating back into Donut. Looks like this is going to be an A commit from Ldlc, but Ravenlot ruining the party with the first one tap there. Another one tap comes out from Glowing. Deco gets a USP headshot into Donut as well. There was a trade that went out onto Glowing, but there's only 2 players remaining here for Ldlc. Left in a rough 2v4 with just over 55 seconds remaining. Travis and Pulled able to get those final 2 headshots into Donut. A solid pistol round there from One Win. Never really looked like they were in jeopardy of letting that round slip. We'll see how Ldlc responds. It looks like they're going to choose not to force, which I think is definitely the safer and smarter decision here. Ldlc flooding onto the A site, going with the initial stop. Haji does get the trade, but Ravenlot drops 2 more from back cave. Deco on the rotation from CT spawn. Little headshot moccasin in sight. Pull gonna finish off Sixer at back cave with the MP9 One Win. Now up by 2, but Ldlc will be on the full buy this round. Let's see if Ldlc can get that offensive chemistry going here with those 5 AK-47s. Ldlc does technically have the upper hand in terms of weaponry this round. Not the upper hand in terms of nades and utility, but 5 AK-47s definitely has more damage potential than 3 FAMAS, 2 silenced M4s. Moccasin does get the initial headshot there at the A site. Travis can be picked off in front of Cheetah as well by Sixer in mid. Great start to the round for Ldlc. They'll flood the A site. Chaos able to get the C4 planted center of sight without any further contest there. And One Win likely just going to be saving these weapons. They've already fallen back to the B site. They do have a lurker in mid. But overall, a great A take from Ldlc. We'll see if they can replicate that moving forward here on Ancient. One Win does have Deco on the AWP this round. They were able to save several weapons from last round, so it is another rifle round here for One Win, albeit with 3 FAMI. Chaos with a nice headshot there to the back of Donut. Looks like Ldlc will be advancing onto the A site. Haji from A main ledge does take out Ravenlot at back cave. Bomb already planted at the A site, and it's deja vu of last round. 1 win left in a 3v5, and already falling back to B to save those weapons. It is indeed the safer decision, but interesting to see Ldlc take A back-to-back rounds there, specifically through Donut with such confidence. Pult does get the late post-plant kill onto Haji outside Cheetah boost. But the bomb will officially detonate. We're all tied up at 2 apiece here on map 3. So 1 win on a majority rifle round once again, technically, with those 3 FAMAS, or FAMI, if you will, as mentioned previously. Ravenlot did have to settle for a CZ, but Deco's still on that AWP. Ldlc a bit spread out here. I think this is essentially their default. Ldlc still looking for an initial pick. Travis draws first blood from Cubby. Does land the headshot onto Haji. Lambert takes out Glowing and gets the trade onto Travis. Glowing falls in A main, and it's a one-man advantage here for Ldlc. Ldlc making their way onto the B site from B ramp. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Sixer going for the C4 plant behind default. Does get it planted successfully without too much contest there. 1 win still with 2 players lurking at back lanes. Ravenlot still over at middle, and it looks like 1 win is not quite going for this. They're now officially falling back for the save. They're going to be spotted from Chaos and B Cubby. Deco down. Pult was able to get the trade and recover that AWP from his teammate's corpse. But with the bomb detonating in just a moment here, Ldlc will capture their first lead of the map. Now up 3-2 on Ancient. Gets things started out on the right foot for Ldlc. Op kill lands into B. No trade goes out. One win still with multiple weapons to use here. Deco again on the AWP. Minute 10 left in the round. But it does seem like Ldlc is playing like a more confident team here on Ancient. Things are still close early in the map, but Haji leading the way onto the B site. Lands the headshot onto Glowing behind default. That should free up Ldlc to get the bomb planted. It does, but Travis on the peak from Cave does a significant amount of damage onto Six. It does not kill him yet. Raven didn't realize he was right in front of Haji at back lanes, but the smoke dissipates. He does get that FAMAS kill. Trade goes out. Deco and Travis looking to retake the site. They drop 2. That brings things to a 2 onto. Travis fakes the defuse. It's heard from B. Ramp. Chaos peeks into the site. Headshots Travis, and that's going to leave Deco to save that op as he falls back through CT. Spawn to A. The bomb will detonate once more. Ldlc now leading 4-2. And one win. Gonna have to put their foot down here soon. I don't know if this will be the round to do it. They have a couple players low on cash. But it looks like one win will go for the full buy. 3 silenced him, 4s. Holt having to settle for a FAMAS. Tico still on the Arctic Warfare Magnum. Headshot at Cheetah. Meanwhile, Chaos leading the way onto the A site for Ldlc. Kills Raven behind Big Box. Chaos gonna get the C4 planted as well. And one win finds himself in a familiar position, 3v5 with the bomb planted at B. And it looks like one win gonna be saving once more. Ldlc now leading 5-2. And one win essentially on a full rifle round. Once more, let's see if they can strike back or if Ldlc is going to start pulling away here in the first half of the decider. Lambert and Sixer still lurking on B ramp behind that smoke. Looks like they're going to fall back to B lane now. Moccasin did take quite a bit of damage over there towards Cheetah, but he's still keeping an eye on mid. Glowing still re-peeking from A main, but no kills being registered yet by either squad. Travis and Pult each peeking through cave entry. Drop 2 in Cheetah. One win with the 2-man advantage here. Let's see if they can close out this round. All 3 Ldlc players now regrouping in middle. Sixer still on that AWP. Glowing is in Donut. Here's footsteps approaching, makes the peek from the back of Donut. Does get the initial headshot onto Lambert. Sixer trades out with that AWP, but Ldlc left in a 2v4. Looks like they do still want to go for the bomb plant instead of the weapon save, but Raven and Travis able to get both those kills there at Donut exit. And one win does put their foot down that round, and They're going to be running double ops now on the CT side, both glowing and Deco with op in hand. Ldlc does have some cash to use, so they're going to be on a full buy themselves with 4 AK-47s and a MAC-10 in the hands of Chaos. Holt with the initial stop on the B site, but trade goes out at back alley. Ldlc still has bomb back by Ruins, so it's actually not a B commit quite yet. Sixer now bringing the C4 up B ramp. But there's two 1-win players still in the cave here. Haji able to headshot one of them. But Travis still lurking in cave. His position is known to Ldlc. But regardless of that, Travis peeks cave exit, takes out Sixer top of B ramp. We're left in a 3-on-3. He's able to get a headshot back alley. Trade goes out. We're left in a 2-on-2. Haji kills Deco in cave, and suddenly it's all up to Travis in a 1v1. Travis able to kill both Lambert and Haji late there. Both were A1S headshots, and 1-win now trailing by just a single round here on Ancient. It looks like a timeout has been called here by 1-win. They know Ldlc is probably going to be on some type of buy this round, which I'm sure they will. Chaos has 10.6k currently. Moccasin with 6k. Sixer with 6,500. Haji a bit low, but I think Ldlc can make this work. Good for the initial stops there on the B side. They now combine for 4 with the help of Travis. Lambert does trade out on Travis from ramp, but Pult good for that final trade of the round, and we find ourselves all tied up at 5 apiece. Looks like Ldlc still going for the buy here. 4 AKs already purchased. Haji settling for a Galil. Lambert with the initial pick there from A main, drops one in the back of side. Trade goes out. Travis lurking in that smoke down mid, drops Chaos. Sixer does react in time to get the trade. We're left in a 3-on-3, still a minute 15 remaining here. Ldlc taking the B side late in the round here. They do get a pick back alley. Trade goes out. Haji able to trade in response. It's only Deco remaining here for 1-win at back alley. AWP in hand. Being approached by Moccasin. Deco does kill him with the AWP there at back lane. Haji sliding away into cave. Deco fakes the defuse. Haji spamming plywood from cave. They run into each other in that smoke. Deco lands the close range headshot. Has a defuse kit, and he does have enough time for the defuse as well. Picks up an op to save for a teammate here. And One Win has recaptured the lead now, up 6-5 here on the deciding map. And it looks like Ldlc has indeed called for a timeout. Sorry about that. Was fixing something with my window there. Sixer did get picked off early in the round, I believe towards mid. No trade went out. Ldlc still with quite a bit of time to work with here. And the server has gone quiet. Ldlc still moved up at B lanes. Chaos leading the way into Cheetah. Now gets the initial headshot onto Travis. Meanwhile, Pult in the B site does kill Lambert. Peeking from Cubby. Moccasin with a nice spam kill onto Pult through cave plywood. Brings us to a 3-on-3, although Chaos does still only have 9 HP. 16 seconds remaining. Ldlc still pushing towards the B side, but glowing in Deco. Good for those late defensive stops. It's only Haji remaining. He's falling back to Cheetah to save that AK-47. And Ldlc is not quite able to make their way onto the B site there. One Win now up by 2. Ldlc is on a semi-buy here. Haji actually forced up with an AK. See how this plays out for them. They're leaning towards the B site early, but it's not a B commit yet. Travis good for the A1S headshot at Cheetah entry. Ldlc fully committing to the B site. Flooding towards default. Pult does stop one from back alley. Travis gets a kill at cave exit. Haji able to trade him out. Haji then went for the plant, but not able to quite get it down. Moccasin able to trade out, but he's left in a 1v3. Going for some 1Ds here. Does 1D glowing over at far back alley. He's left in a 1v2. Pult trying to finish him off there from cave exit, but Moccasin able to slide away into cave. 20 seconds remaining here. He's going to have to move quickly if he's going to be trying to go for the C4 or the round win. But with less than 10 seconds now, this is very uncertain. He pushes through the smoke into sight, but Pult ultimately takes him down with the A1S. One win now up by 3. Travis with the nice defensive stop there at Cheetah. Kills 2. No trade goes out, although Travis is tagged down to 22 HP now. Haji pushing into Cheetah does take out Travis early. Initial picks went out before that towards mid. Glowing and pulled good for 2 more defensive stops at the B side. Sixer does hit that late headshot at B lane. Picks up it off and kills Pult as well, but Deco finishes him off through Ruin's doors. And we head into the final round of the first half with one win leading at 9-5. This is the third and deciding map. And it appears that Ldlc has called for another timeout here. Ldlc not purchasing any weapons yet, but they're of course gonna have to force up due to this being the last round of the half. We'll see what they decide on in just a moment here. Ldlc rushing A main. Moccasin does get the initial headshot backside. Glowing trades back +1, but Sixer drops 2 from Donut. Chaos getting a pick on the mid flank there during the chaos, and Sixer able to get the 3rd AK-47 kill as Pult rotates into the back of the A site, and we will be headed into the second half with one win leading by 3 still. See if Ldlc can go on a slight comeback at the beginning of the second half or not. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Show me an opening in the clouds, and I'll take it. Yeah, reminding myself to just let go. Don't wonder how far I can fall. Don't I just wanna be someone and never fall behind.
Welcome back, everybody. We're officially live for the second half of the deciding map between Ldlc and OneWin. Travis already leading the way up B lane towards mid here for OneWin. Looks like they were trying to throw Ldlc off with those footsteps. They do headshot Lambert and Cubby. Nice shot from Travis. OneWin continuing to make their way towards the A site via Donut. Holt meeting up with them through A main. Chaos on the rotation from Spawn. Him and Moccasin take out two from Spawn to the site. Bomb still not planted. Chaos rushing in from backside. Drops one. Travis does get two trades, but it's only him remaining here versus two. Sixer does get that final headshot close range onto Travis. Has more than enough time for the defuse, and Ldlc now trailing by just 2 rounds once more. Moccasin does get picked off early there at B. Travis and Raven taking a lot of damage at Ruin's doors. OneWin is on the full force buy here. They still have the one-man advantage, but I'm a bit concerned for them with Travis and Raven being this lit already. Leading the way onto the B site. Does get the bomb planted. Lambert on the flank of B lane drops one with the MP9. We're left in a 4-on-4. Glowing able to get a headshot back alley. Deco watching that flank on B ramp does take out Lambert. Sixer and Haji do get trades at back alley, but Deco is able to trade back onto Haji, leaving only Sixer remaining here for Ldlc. Sixer does get a late post plant kill there towards CT spawn, but with only 10 HP remaining, Sixer forced to save that A1S, and with the bomb detonating, OneWin putting themselves up by 3 rounds once more. Ldlc was on a semi-buy here, but they've already lost 2 players early. B and Sheeta. They lose 2 more at middle And it's only Sixer remaining here as he falls back from Donut to the A site. This round has been all one win. Go able to get that final headshot into CT spawn. One win now leading by 4. And things starting to look a bit concerning here for Ldlc. Contact made at mid. The initial defensive stop goes out, but One Win trades back. They flood the B side, bomb already planted as Ldlc was rotating back onto A. Ldlc now just going to be saving whatever they can, looking for exits, and that was quite a quick round there. And as the bomb officially detonates, that puts One Win up by 5. See how Ldlc responds here. This is a full buy from Ldlc. Moccasin on the AWP once more, joined by 4 silenced M4s. I will note that Chaos is the only Ldlc player with head armor this round. One Win making the commit to A. They're already flooding the site. They dropped 3 after Moccasin got the initial stop. Great A take there from One Win. It's only Haji and Moccasin remaining here for Ldlc, and they're already falling back through CT spawn to B back alley. And another impressive round from One Win, this time over at the A site after they've been hitting B heavily this half. Haji and Moccasin combining for 3 exits over there at back alley. That was a little bit unexpected there, but One Win will brush that one off. They have a lot of cash to fall back on, so this will be another full buy from One Win, and Ldlc essentially finds themselves in a must-win round, but they don't have enough money for a proper rifle buy, and that could lead to costing them the match. One Win only needs 3 more rounds to secure the series, and this round in particular quite critical. Ldlc does have an AK and an op to work with. Moccasin still on that Arctic Warfare Magnum, glowing with the headshot at middle. Haji peeking out from Cubby at B, drops 2 and somehow gets out of that Molotov with only a single HP. It's extinguished by his teammate, but Polt tossing the HE into sight eventually kills Haji. Deco kills Chaos backside as well. Moccasin good for the trade. We're left in a 2-on-2 situation, glowing with only 18 HP. Just over 50 seconds on the clock. Sixer on the flank at Ruins hits the 1D onto glowing. And Polt finds himself in a 1v2, peeks out Ruins doors, kills Sixer with the AK-47, brings us to a 1-on-1 Pult versus Moccasin. Pult with only 20 HP. Moccasin at 75. Moccasin with the USP out at the moment, but he does have an op to use as well. He hears those footsteps in the site. Pult going for the plant. Moccasin on the peak right as the plant goes down at default. Moccasin going to finish off Pult with his sidearm. Secures the defuse, and Ldlc is not out of this one yet, folks. An 8th round going to the side of Ldlc. But it looks like OneWin will be able to buy up rifles again. They had quite a bit of cash stored up those past few rounds. But Ldlc on a proper buy themselves now. Although there are two two CTs without head armor here, so we'll see if that comes into play this round. Ravenlot leading the way into the B site, does headshot Haji at far back alley. Moccasin gonna be picked off by Raven as well there at back lanes. Glowing able to take out Chaos at B lane, but Lambert does essentially trade out there at Ruin's doors. That leaves only Lambert and Sixer remaining here for Ldlc. They're already falling back to save those weapons. Lambert with the M&S, Sixer with an op in hand. OneWin rushing onto the B side after an initial delay. No kills going out yet. Raven and Pult do kill two back site. Pult good for another headshot into far back lane. Deco fakes the defuse just in case there's another in that smoke there, but Sixer and Lambert already sliding away to CT spawn with those AWPs. Bomb, of course, planted at the B site. Lambert does hit that close range op shot onto Glowing and Donut. Nice reaction there from Lambert, but with a 15th round about to go to OneWin, Ldlc is going to have to win 7 in a row to take this to overtime. Pair of trades go out at the end of the round there towards CT spawn. Pult able to get the final trade. So Ldlc not able to save either of those AWPs. And as mentioned, they would need to win 7 in a row to push overtime. Moccasin with the initial headshot going out at B ramp. Immediate trade goes out. Raven and Deco able to pick up 2 more offensive picks there towards B lane. That leaves only Lambert and Sixer remaining. Lambert on the peak from B ramp with the MP9. Headshots Travis, bomb down. Pult trades out from door, and it's only Sixer left alive here for Ldlc. Looking to keep his team in the series somehow. 1v3 situation, Deagle in hand. Sixer advancing up through cave into Cheetah now. One win on the lurk down B lane late. Will hit that final headshot onto Sixer. And after what was a bit of a back and forth series for a while, one win able to outlast. They deserved the W there. It seemed like it was could have truly gone either way there on Vertigo after things were tied up at 14 apiece, but ultimately one win was able to force a third map and then win it here on Ancient as well. It's been an exciting day so far. There's some other exciting tournament action coming up outside of ESCA, so we're probably going to send you guys over to Flom here in just a moment. Um, Looks like there is indeed some NA action going to be underway here in just a bit, but he's going to be talking about the tournament before that. So we'll see what he has to say here in a moment. But thanks for joining me, guys. You can hit that follow button in the corner if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Twitter as well at Hamtaro1H. Probably going to be covering the Team 1 versus ATK matchup tonight. So be sure to come back here at 8 p.m. Eastern US time. And we'll be live for that one. But have a great rest of your day, guys. Catch you on the next stream.